This whole passport bros movement is evidence to me that in the end, the trash usually takes itself out.
Hey, what's up, guys? Back again with another video. First and foremost, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it dearly. But anyways, back into the video. Here we got another hater, another Western woman hating on the passport bros. But one thing I've noticed is that it's always like the undesirables. It's always the women that we don't want, that we wouldn't consider necessarily attractive or not high on the scale of attractiveness for that matter, that always have so much to say. It's always the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, the fives that always got so much to say about the passport girls. It's never like the pretty girls. It's never like, what I mean, the pretty ones, the nines, the tens that have so much to say. Like it's always the lower levels that got so much to say. The crusty McDusties. They're the ones that always got so much to say. Like it's funny because honestly, I figured out the reason why they always have so much to say, because these are the girls that their options were already low as it is. They themselves already had problems, struggles, finding a guy as it is, because clearly their looks are not doing it for them. So like the fact that now these men are talking about some, oh, we don't even want y'all at all, we're gonna go and mess with women overseas, that hurts them like that much more. It hurts them like that. It hurts them first more than anything. It hasn't gotten to the pretty girls yet. You hear me? Because they still got options. They still got other guys that they're talking to, that they're dealing with. So they don't even have the time or the patience to even talk about this matter. They probably don't even understand that this is going on. It's always the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, because it hits them first. And it's gonna hit them the hardest because their options were already slim as it is. Before this whole passport bro movement, they already had such low options. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me these guys that are supposed to be our options, which we already have, a lack of as it is, they're going overseas to mess with the Brazilians, the Colombians, the Cubans, the Thailand girls, the Africans in another country? What? So they're gonna be the ones to get hit first. That's the reason why it's always them they're so angry. It's always them. It's always them because they get hit first and they get hit the hardest.
Like the creepiest, strangest, and most annoying of men are deciding to leave the country and pursue
Like
children.
Like honestly, I hate when like these women always go to this same cop out. It's just a cop out. That's really what it is. It's like these men, passport bros, are not going overseas to mess with anybody underage. We are messing with women that are overage, that are adults, over 18. I've yet to see any one of these men or passport bros go overseas to mess with anybody that's underage. So with that being said, I don't understand what these women keep saying that, oh, we're going over there to mess with children. That's not the case, and that will never be the case. They're just literally throwing anything out at this point. Anything at the wall that makes sense or that's gonna stick, they're gonna just throw it out, throw it out, throw it out, throw it out, just hoping something's gonna stick. Something they gotta be doing something over there. Something illegal, anything illegal. They're always going to this same cop out that, oh, we're trying to mess with children over there or women that are under, like, no, that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. But that's what makes sense to them. That's what they want to believe it is, because they think that we're trying to take advantage. But when in reality, they're taking advantage of us here in the West. That's what they're trying to do. So the only thing that would make sense to them is that, oh, they're trying to go over there because they're trying to take advantage. When in reality, they're trying to do that to us. So they're projecting their own mindset and their own outlook in out towards relationships on us, as if that's our motive, but that's not our motive. We're not going over there trying to mess with women or anybody that's underage. Like, no, we're only messing with women that are overage. Clearly, they're adults. Clearly, they're you know of good standing in their mind or whatever. Like, they know what they're doing, and everybody's voluntarily choosing to interact with these men. So They'll reach at anything to try to make it seem like you're dealing with women that are vulnerable, or people that don't know what they're doing, or people that are, just not in the right mind to make decisions for themselves, to try to put us in the position of villain or criminal. They're trying to literally criminalize us when all we're doing is just traveling. How do you try to criminalize somebody for traveling? Traveling, as simple and as normal as that is, to travel, but you're trying to say that, oh, they're going over there trying to commit crimes, they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that. I don't want to say the specific names because, what I mean, saying some of these words within itself can hurt your video, but you guys know the words I'm trying to talk about. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to reach to try to make it seem like what we're doing is a crime, when in reality it's perfectly normal, it's perfectly fine. And if that's what these men were doing over in these countries overseas, we will be seeing a lot of stories of men getting locked up in these countries. We'll be seeing a lot of stories of men getting arrested, whatever ring that they have going over there is getting busted, or, whatever. We'll be seeing a lot of stories of men getting locked up and being arrested for these crimes. I have yet to see any story of any passport bro going to one of these countries and getting arrested for, messing with any girl or anything in any of those matters. So, but let's continue to the video.
In developing countries instead of bothering us. And I'm not mad at it, but I think it's funny that they think we're mad about it. I'm
It's funny how these women love to say, "Oh, they're not mad about it. We don't care, this and that." It was like, the very fact that you even made this video within itself says you care. You cared enough. You didn't care enough about the matter, but you cared enough to make the video about the matter that you don't care about. These caringly uncaring women. I want to say another word, but I'm not even going to take it there. These caringly uncaring women. They act like they don't care, but at the same time they do care. Oh, I don't care about something, but let me make a video about it and let me talk about it and let me post it, even though I don't care about it. I don't care about the men that's doing it, but I'm going to continue making a video on the men that are doing it to show them how much I don't care, while, saying I don't care, even though it's showing that I do care. It's like your actions speak louder than words. You could say whatever you want to say all day, every day, but your actions are going to say something else. Your actions are going to say the truth. Actions speak louder than words. These women, they like to lie, they like to manipulate, they like to trick you with their words. But their actions always expose them. Their actions always tell you the truth of what they really feel, how they really feel. They care, and they care a lot. That's why they keep making these videos. That's why they keep making these shaming videos. If you didn't care, you shouldn't care enough to even insult them. In the beginning of the video, she was like, oh, they're annoying, they're creepy, they're weird, they're this, they're that. You care enough to insult them, but you don't care? I've never cared enough to insult somebody I know I don't care about. If you don't care about somebody, if you don't care about what they're doing, then just don't care. Why do you even have to say I don't care? You should care. You should not care enough to even not even want to talk about it at all. But that's not the case, because they do care, and they care a lot, more than they're willing to admit. That's the real reality of the situation. That's what they don't want to admit, is that they care a lot, but they don't want to make it seem like we care, because we don't want to seem pressed. We don't want to seem like we obsessed, like we're crazy. So let's act like we don't care while we show them that we do care. It doesn't make sense, but to them it makes sense. That's why I'm telling y'all, please get your passports. Please get y'all passports, because these women are literally like, they're going crazy. They're going crazy. They're caringly uncaring. Care, but don't care at the same time. They want to care 1 minute, they don't care the same. They just, they're all over the place, bro. It's insanity, and it looks crazy, and it sounds crazy, because it is crazy, and they're crazy. Get your passports. Get your passports.
honestly sad that other people have to deal with you now. That's what I'm sad about. But like, honestly, if you're on this weird timing, go ahead, get your passport and leave too, because clearly nobody in America wants you.
And here now she's trying to come out with another cop out, basically saying that, oh, I care that you are going over to these other countries to take advantage of these people in these other countries. That is a lie. You don't care at all. These women act like they care about these other women, these other countries. They don't care, because when they talk about these women, these other countries, they never speak good about them. They're always talking about they're uneducated, they're disenfranchised. You know, they're poor over there. They don't have no rights. They don't have no opportunity. They don't have no privilege. You're always talking down on these women. You never care to uplift these women, women empowerment, all that. You never care to help these women, these other countries until now. Now you all of a sudden care. Why do you care? You care because they're taking what you want. They're getting what you think you deserve. That's why they care. A woman only cares about another woman when you see that this other woman is getting what you think you deserve. When she's getting the one up over you, now all of a sudden you care about her. Now you care what she got going on. Before you saw her as competition, you didn't care about her. You never spoke on her. You never spoke about these foreign women, these other countries before. You never stood up for their rights or anything. You knew that they're disenfranchised. Well, allegedly, that's what they're saying. By what they're saying, if they're disenfranchised, they don't have no rights, they don't have no education, all that. Why didn't you ever decide to help them before? Why didn't you ever speak on these issues before? Now all of a sudden you speak on these issues that, oh, these men are taking advantage of them because the men are taking what you think you deserve away from you and giving it to them. That's what they really care about. They care the fact that their resources, the future that they want to have with these type of men is going away. It's like it's not even going to be possible anymore. That's what they care about. My future, my resources, my money, my attention, my energy, my time. You're taking what I think I deserve and giving it to other women. How dare you? That's what they care about. And then they want to act like they care about these women. You don't care about them, because if you cared about them, you wouldn't be insulting them. You wouldn't be talking down on them. You wouldn't be criticizing them for just having less than every single time you want to talk every single time you want to talk about them. They don't care about them at all. They never did and they never will. Passport bros, please get your passports. Don't walk, run. Don't run, fly. Don't fly, teleport. Get your passports, book your flights 6 months in advance, 7 months in advance, 8 months in advance. Passport bros, we up. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.